And now Clark Kent becomes Superman and Jim becomes James, who can't see anything. I asked my fans, both of them, to send in some questions. And these are the questions that I got. So a question from Isabel. How do you find the time to write while working a full-time job? And the simple answer is you wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning and you write before you go to work. And when you finished work, you write again. And that's it, really. Because I'm teaching between classes, sometimes I do find the time to throw a chapter down. And I always try to leave what I'm writing in an interesting place so that I want to come back to it, which helps as well. Question from Russ, and the question is, two questions from Russ. Why and when? I've no idea what he wants to know. Why? Because I like writing. I've always wanted to tell stories. And when? Well, the book is coming out on the 29th of October. Thank you, Russ. Valja, where are you going? Again, I have no idea what she wants to know. Where am I going with the story? That's a tough one because I've written 4 different endings and I haven't decided yet which of the 4 to use. So either I release the book in 4 different versions and you don't know which one you're getting, or I have to make a choice. So I don't know really where I'm going at the moment, but it's probably going to be the darker and the nastier of the 4. Yanis, underpants or boxers? Good question. It depends on the day and what I had for tea the night before. GJ, should I or shouldn't I? Knowing you, I would definitely say you shouldn't. Jennifer, another normal question. Is there any hope in the end? Well, it depends what you mean by hope and what you want hope. You know, I mean, you can have an incredibly sad story, but makes you feel strangely hopeful, like Goodbye Mr. Chips, where loads of people die, you know, and it's so sad. But you feel hope, you know. At the end of the Titanic, you kind of feel hope. At the end of 2012, you know, everybody's died, but you feel kind of hope. So yeah, I would say yes, because there is a kind of a poignant part to it, but also a stark, oh no part to it. So you can feel hope that I won't write another book. Michelle asks, do you ever get bored? I get bored all the time. I'm bored of listening to my own voice right now, Michelle. And this is why it's so difficult for me to write books, because I get bored so quickly. Songs, great. Sit down with a guitar. 10 minutes later, you've written a song. You haven't got time to get bored. With a book, it's awful, because you think, God, if it's this boring for me, how is anybody ever going to read this? You know, so no, it's not boring, but I get bored very easily. And finally, Isabel again. Why do you feel you need to write such surreal fiction? And I think that it's because I have a surreal view of life. My dad had a very surreal sense of humour, and I just think life is absurd, and the absurdity of it makes me laugh. You know, maybe the fact that I can't see any colours except blue, so things are surreal already. And there you go. Thank you for your questions.